Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Scott, as always. Who else would it be? Literally no one. Yeah, we are back with another video. I want to start off this video by saying Happy Easter. I mean, it's a bit weird for me because it's only Wednesday and it's Sunday for you, but it's fine. So, in this build, we are creating a massive, huge, ginormous Easter egg hunt. So, if you don't understand what I mean by massive Easter egg hunt, I made a really big. You would have seen in the thumbnail, but it's like this big adventure area. I used the adventure pack because I thought about it and I said I wanted to build a temple, but I thought about it and I was like, not really. And this was kind of a mixture of, well, mainly the jungle adventure pack, but then also I decided to use obviously I decided to use other packs, but this was kind of my jungle build because it's more like quite like jungly and foliage. So killed two birds with one stone. So this build took me 4 hours in total to do. I did it on Sunday night Friday night last week. So not the Friday just gone for you, the Friday before that, and the Saturday. So yeah, it took me 4 hours all in all, and yeah, I have cut down this video quite a bit because it was mostly just like foliage and trees and plants and all that kind of stuff just being put down. So I decided to edit it out because you didn't need to see all of it. And then I put in and I just kept in like the bits where I was putting the Easter eggs. So yeah, well, first of all, you won't see the Easter eggs being put in because I knew that I'd be coming in out of the game constantly, so I didn't want to keep putting the cheat in. So I thought I'd do it at the end, but I kept the podiums for it. So yeah, this is you can either have this as a shop. This area is the shop, or you can have it as a restaurant. So there's a restaurant on the top area as well. So you can have it as either. I've got it set as a shop on the gallery. My username is ScottPlaysSims. But yeah, on the gallery it is a restaurant, but you can also have it as a shop. Just depends on which one you really like, which one you prefer to play it as, really. And yeah, so I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory. So this is kind of like a national park, and if you don't know what that is, they're kind of like really big parks, and they're like usually like you can't really do much to them because they're quite well, they're well upkept, and because they're quite old, they keep them really well and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why it's like that. But yeah, this is like a national park, and then throughout the year they do like gnome hunts. I know that sounds a bit weird, but like The Sims, they have like this thing with gnomes. So yeah, in the gift shop you'll see loads of gnomes and stuff because I didn't know what to put, and I thought, oh, gnomes, that'd be cool. So yeah, that's kind of where the story came from. But you'll see loads of gnomes being in the gift shop, and where the podiums are for the eggs, usually that's where the gnomes will be. But obviously, because the gnomes aren't, because it's Easter, they've taken the gnomes away and put Easter eggs instead. And then obviously at Christmas they do like Christmassy things, and then Halloween they do pumpkins, and then just lots of things like that. And then in this room it is because I wanted them to be quite discreet and hard to find. Not hard to find, but you had to actually like search. So there's a maze and stuff like that. Not a difficult maze. You could it's quite simple, but yeah. So in that room you'll see at the end that it's a Easter Bunny meet and greet. So I got the teddy from Easter Bunny teddy, scaled him up, put a bit of a background on. I used the fluorescent like glow in the dark type of wallpaper from the movie pack, I think. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, I used that because I never ever used it, and I thought, well, I've paid enough money for it, so you've got to use it somewhere, ain't ya? So it's just turns out that I was like, okay, bright colours, it's Easter, fair enough, let's do that. So it's always fun, isn't it? So yeah, the back of this building is, well, the back of this area is mostly just flat. So I've got the big vines that you see on that part of the building there, and I've scaled them up quite large, and I've just plastered them on the back so you can't, you can't so like it blends in, but it doesn't Like, you know, if your game is being really laggy, you can obviously take all those away because they don't need to be there because you won't see them. But it's just for my own peace of mind. Um, this takes quite a long time to load. Well, not a long time to load. Longer than usual, but not like really long. Um, for me anyway. And I've got an i7 processor. I think that's what it's called. Something like that. One of the newer ones. One of the faster processors. Because you know I got that because like hopefully eventually this will become my job. Like, you know, but beggars, no, not beggars can't be choosers. I mean, you can always dream. That's what I'm supposed to say. Yeah. So a lot of this is mostly just theming, and I think there's about 6 or 7 eggs hidden. For your Sims to find. But obviously, if you don't use this for Easter, then you can just you can put put gnomes there, or you could just want to use this as like a background or like set, or like just set it to a park, or just have a really nice restaurant at like night time. You can obviously do that. You can do whatever you want. It's on my gallery, so yeah, hopefully it'll be on my website soon. I've got a holiday. Well, I'm on a holiday right now, as you see. There's not a holiday, but I am not at school. I've got 2 weeks off. So for the Easter holiday, Easter break, whatever you want to call it. In America, they call it a break, I think, and then in England we call it a holiday, but it means the same thing. So yeah, I've got 2 weeks off of school, so hopefully I can update the website then and get all of my recording done. Because basically, I'm just gonna give you a rundown now. I know it's Easter and you probably don't want to be hearing this, but I've got 25 minutes to fill in this video, and I can talk for hours about school. So yeah, after Easter, I've got my exams coming up. So I think I've got 2 exams in April. No, 1 exam in April, which is a speaking exam, which is German. I had my mock exam for that the other day, and it was I haven't got my grade back yet. I'm getting that tomorrow, actually. But I think that I've done pretty well. Not pretty well. I'm not trying to sound big-headed, but better than I would have thought I would have done, considering I struggled with German quite a lot. But I did understand the questions, and I did, you know what was going on. So I did actually. I feel like I did quite decently. Decently for me anyway, even if that is a 3, which is a D. But I'll be happy with anything right now. And then, yeah, so I was quite happy about that anyway. So yeah, drastic times mean drastic measures. So yeah, I've planned out all of my videos through April, and then I think I've got 2 videos in May that I need to do, and then I'll have to go on a break. And I don't want to go on a break, but I know that when it gets to that exam time, I'm going to be so stressed out, and the last thing I want to worry about is, you know, playing The Sims. But then I've got, like, I think I've got, like, 12-week Easter holiday, where, not Easter, summer holiday, or summer break, where I can, you know, I'm not going to be doing anything for those weeks, not for the first couple of weeks anyway, so I can just record. It could be my main focus, my main thing to stop me going insane of boredom. And, yeah, so I can just do that, and it'll be really good, really nice, and yeah, so that will be good. But obviously, with that, exams coming up, I'm gonna have to take a break, and I've worked at the break, and it's about 8 weeks, and that's like 2 months, because my first written exam is on the 15th of May, I think. But I've got an art exam before then, and then a week after that, or 2 weeks after that, I've got my first written exam. So I really want to focus on revising in those couple of weeks rather than doing videos. So I've got videos all through April, and then the first week of May, and then I go on my break, and then I'm back on the 20. Let me look. I am back on the when's that date? I can't see. It's dark. Phone. Oh God. Nearly broke my charger. I am back on the 23rd of June. So, yeah, I'll make update videos and announcement videos closer to the time. But, yeah, just to give you a heads up, because, yeah, and I really don't want to leave my channel for that long, because I feel like, I'm going to miss so much. I'm going to miss making videos so much, and then The Sims, that is usually their peak time for releasing new stuff. So it's just going to be dreadful, and I'm just going to have to save all my money and then buy it all when I come back. So, yeah, but that is usually their peak time, then. But on the bright side, they usually do release a couple of things in the summer, so... And then obviously because I won't be doing anything in the summer, I can create more updated and new videos, because as of like now, if you don't already know, I don't create videos as and when things happen. So like if a pack comes out, then I'll 2 or 3 days later I'll have a video up, because I've got schoolwork, revision, this, that. Whereas in the holidays, I won't have schoolwork, won't have revision, won't have to be at school. I've got a whole day free. So if the game comes out at night, I can get it up the next day within the morning. So it's just a lot better for me. Then I go to college in September, which I'm really excited about. If you don't already know, I had an interview, and then I got in, and then I had to email them back to confirm my place. And then I've got some holiday homework to do, which is in the first week they're doing things to try and I think the aim of it is to try and find our styles, because it's an art college. They're gonna try and find out our styles and our preferences. So we have to bring in I think it's about 5 things that represent us as a person. So yeah, I'm gonna be using those things in the first week to create different projects and things. So I'm really excited about starting college. It's not downside, but the only thing is my college. I live in one county. I live in a county, and then I think it's a county. I think it's a county. I don't even know where I live. I live in one county, and then the county next door, not next door, but next to us, is the county where my college is. So I have to catch a train there, which isn't a problem. I'm really excited about catching a train. Gives me more independence. It makes me feel more special. Just a little thing for myself. But yeah, so that means I have to get up really early. Not really early, about 6:30, which isn't too bad considering I'm getting up at 10 to 7 now. So it's not too much of a jump to get to college for 9 o'clock, I think it is. And then obviously my college, I don't think it finishes till 4, so if that's an hour train journey home, then that's 5, which isn't really too bad, considering I don't know if I'm gonna have. It did say on the course website page that there will be projects outside of the college, so to do at home. But my college, another good thing about my college is that it's only 3.5 days. So I go in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, half day Thursday, and have Friday off. So, it's not like I'm travelling every day. But I'm so excited, and that's just going to be another chapter of my life. That is going to be so good, hopefully, because if you didn't know, at my school right now, they do a 6th form at my school, and I applied, I got a place there, and I wanted to do art, graphics, and history, but there was a complication with art and graphics, because they got the same code, GCSE code, not GCSE code, A-level code, so I couldn't do them. So, and I was going to take art because at the time I enjoyed art more. I'm not saying that I don't enjoy art, but at the minute it's stressing me out because it's exam season in art. And it's an A3 piece of work a week, which is fine. It's just really stressful, but it'll be over soon. So yeah, so that is that, and then I want to take art, and then not photography. I want to take art and history, and then something else, but I couldn't do that. And then my teacher suggested photography because she didn't feel like she feel like photography would suit me better because that's more of my style, but I really wanted to do art. So I thought I'll go to an art college if I can't do art. So yeah, I ended up going to an art college. So yeah, sorry if you hear my chair. All the chairs I ever get is really squeaky, and I don't know why. But yeah, so that's the story behind why. Well, not why I went to an art college, because I heard of the college before, and I've heard really good things about it. And then my friend got a place, and then because the only reason that I didn't go or like consider going before, I did consider it before because my friend, I went to a family event, and a family friend was there, and her son went there, and she said it was really good, like about 6, 7 months ago, sometime last year. And yeah, I looked into it. One of the teachers came into my school and did a lecture, and I went in the last year, and I just heard really good things. I've actually got something on my wall from there, from when that speaker came in and gave us like a lecture talk thing. Um, but yeah, so I just little sort of things like that have been dropped in, and then when my friend went, I was just like, what is stopping me now? Like, I've got people who are going, I know people who are going, I've heard really good things, and I really want to do, like, art, and I feel like that college is the best college for me because it would help me develop my style, and help me, because I'm more of a digital art person than a traditional art person. I like pencil crayon, but not when I do it. I mean, I like pencil crayon. It takes me ages to get the result that I like because I don't like the white bits, and I just like it to be really, out there. But it doesn't work for me, and and then I use biro. I really do. I didn't like biro at the time when I was doing it, but I really wish I was doing it right now because all my pieces that I've done for the past 6, 7 months were in biro. So like by February, I'd like to say, I was like, I don't want to do biro no more anymore, and I just don't want to do it. Hate biro, and then I stopped doing biro and started doing pencil crayon, and I regret what I say. They say you don't know what you're missing, and no, it's something like you wish for something. Basically, it's when you ask for something and then you realise how good you had it before. So, yeah, because pencil crayon takes me so much longer than biro does, because obviously biro, if I want a darker shade, I use darker, and then if I want a lighter shade, I use lighter, and then I blend them together. Whereas in art, you have this shadow, this dark, 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 this lighter, that lighter. Use a rubber to highlight that bit, use a sharper pencil to get a crisper edge, and I'm like, please, so much going on, and it's just so much, it takes so much longer to get the way that I want it, and yeah, so, but yeah, it's just crazy how much my art projects has changed throughout the time of my art, course from the end of January until March, April. So I started off doing juxtaposition of fruit and everyday objects, and then somehow I managed to get onto fruit and everyday, fruit and tools, and then somehow I got onto McDonald's. So now all my my upcoming project, everything that's coming up next, is all McDonald's. I've got to buy McDonald's, which I'm not complaining about. I literally cannot wait. But I've got to buy McDonald's, take pictures of it, use it to juxtaposition McDonald's. So like instead of having on my latest big A3 piece, I done a McDonald's fries cup thing, tray thing. But then I had pencils coming out of it instead of chips, so that's kind of the juxtaposition. And if you don't know what juxtaposition means, it's basically like it's like two things that don't really go together, but then like end up working. It's hard to explain, but like a juxtaposition is like if like so like if you were like in the Western time, like where it was all like Wild West, cowboys, all that, and then you saw like a spaceman. That is kind of like juxtaposition, I think. I don't know. It's hard to explain. These counters on the screen right now, why do they not come in a bar, like a bar thing, like when they have like the extra bit coming off the side where you got the bar stools? I do not have it in my game. I don't know if I'm missing it. There's a glitch or they haven't made one, but there isn't one. I couldn't find it and I was so upset because I was like, I really want to use that, but I couldn't. And I was just, having a big old like brain fart as to why they made those really nice counters and then didn't give them a bar thing on the end for like, oh, I was so confused and upset. But it's fine. I'm over it. I mean, not really, but it is fine. So yeah, you can see I'm using those things from Get to Work as well. And then in a minute we go on to adding in all of the Easter eggs. So I love all the Easter eggs. I can't wait to have chocolate. I've got one Easter egg at the minute so far, and I don't like to eat Easter eggs before Easter because it gives me more things to eat after Easter, and it's just manners, of course. No, I'm joking. But I don't know. In my head, I like to keep my Easter eggs till after Easter. But a family friend, they're going away over Easter, so they dropped their Easter eggs off before Easter. But like I've got nothing wrong with eating the chocolate bar out of them, so I've already eaten the Mars bar. I've just left the egg, and it's staring right at me right now. It's in the box at my desk, and I can't wait till Sunday so I can just eat it. I mean, I could eat it right now, but I've got a reason then to like eat it. Like if I eat it now, then it's like, oh, I've just ruined my diet for no reason. And if you don't know, I'm on a diet because prom's coming up. I'm gonna lose some weight for prom, and so I've lost a stone, nearly 2 stone. But anyway, so yeah, I'm fine with eating chocolate or like things when there's where it's an occasion and everyone else is doing it, so it's acceptable, like at Christmas and Easter and Halloween and my birthday and other occasions like that. But if not, then it's just I can't. I mean, I can justify it completely, but I'd rather. I don't know. I don't know. There's no logic behind it really, because I'm gonna put on the weight either now or like next week when I eat it, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, hope you're enjoying your Easter. Hope you're having like, I don't know how you celebrate your Easter. For my Easter, I met my mum's in the morning, and then I met my dad's in the evening. My mum, we're having a roast at my mum's house, and I think we're having lamb. I think never had lamb. I don't know actually. Might have had lamb before, but we're having lamb. I love roasts. We have a Sunday roast every Sunday, either at my nan's or at my mum's, depending on where I'm at with the family. And I just really love roast dinners. And if you don't know what a roast dinner is, it's like, if you're an American, I think it's like kind of like what you eat at Thanksgiving. But yeah, so this is like the meet and greet bit that I was on about before. I didn't do anything too extravagant on the inside because, to be quite honest with you, I'd been building for 4 hours, and I didn't even know what to put. So it's mostly bright colour. Wow, it's like half and half. It's kind of like temple and then bright colours. So and then here you see me scrolling through to find the Easter eggs. If you don't know what to do, you put bb dot. No, you don't. You put test and cheats true. Hold Control Shift C and then put test and cheats true, and then put show hidden objects, and then all the debug items will come up. And then if you type in search bar debug, everything will come up. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, ScottPlaysSims. My Facebook page is SPlaysSims, and my website is ScottPlaysSims.com. And then my gallery is ScottPlaysSims. It's all in the description. It's always in the description. Just go down there and do it. Just like it all, not like it all. Follow it all. Bookmark my website, whatever. But I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope you're having a really, really, really good Easter, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.